Wait, are they blind? Are they blind, Pisces Kingdom? Feeding off of Pisces life force. The light was bright and they were feeding off of Pisces life force? Is that what you said? Oh, God. Feeding off of Pisces happiness? Oh, God. Well, what do you mean by that, Pisces Kingdom? And now we're pouring back into ourselves. Oh, no. Oh, no. And have to stay balanced through the process. Oh, no. Oh, no. What, who would you be talking about, Pisces Kingdom? She said, she didn't say it like this, but I'm going to spice it up. Your light attracts evil people that want to feed off of your life force and your happiness. They want to trauma dump. They want to take without giving and then call you selfish when you don't feed into their desires. She didn't say it like that, but she did a good job. It was close enough. So, I mean, that's the thing is, thank you for that. When she's talking about star quality energy. Okay, I can go with that. Channeled from a pure divine source, dishing out instant karma because spirit does not play about you, Pisces. That's what she said. I like Pisces Kingdom. She's pretty good. People were trying to plug into you. I brought the golden butter, Pisces. Did y'all bring the popcorn? They were trying to plug into you, Pisces. Oh God, they were trying to plug you, Pisces. They're trying to plug into you. Simple enough. What kind of men are y'all dating these days that are plugging into divine source energy and feeding off that happiness? Interesting energy. Interesting energy floating around the Pisces pool. Cool. So, what's the positive of that? Well, we want to focus on this star quality energy Pisces Kingdom speaks of. Where is this star quality energy? Where is this source that they are channeling that pure energy from? And what kind of cults? Trauma dumpers. She used a whole lot of labels. A whole lot of labels going on. Simple enough. Oh, reading. Yeah, I guess we'll do a reading. Simple enough. So Pisces has to stay balanced through this process while spirit dishes out instant karma as we balance the scales in a divine, just way. Okay, I can go with that, Pisces Kingdom. People don't know where this is going. Well, they say when that earth angel pops into your reality, it is a lesson or a blessing with karma or dharma tenfold. So I would say if they're getting lessons or blessings times 3, we're on our path. If they're getting karma or dharma tenfold, still on our path. Still on our path. Now, are others on their path? That's the question. I mean, because you have to be on the divine path. You have to have a path first. You have to have a path to be on the divine path. And your energy is going to attract a lot of negativity. Okay, I can agree with that. You think they throw trash outside my car? You think they do? It's okay. When they zig, I zag. Does it makes a great reason to stay sober, doesn't it? And it's what it is. I mean, the light exposes the darkness, and they're not smart enough to realize that everywhere they carry the light, it's energy, and energy is read by energy readers. And then they go, oh, let's go up here and talk shit. And the energy readers read that corner too. Down here, the sun. Now this corner full of dark evil beings. Oh, we've been exposed. Oh shit, let's carry that energy up here and do it to these people too. Bah! And now they have no one to blame except themselves. Yeah, isn't that great? They have no one to blame except themselves. We're balancing out the scales. So what it is. That shit's light as a feather. It's kind of stiff as a board. And we put your heart on the other side. And oh, hearts and feathers. Hearts and feathers. Oh. So it is. You got a heavy heart? Oh, man. The feather is just what it is. That's what it is. Question. What's heavier? A ton of hearts or a ton of feathers? Those aren't bricks. The joke was that joke was a brick. Anyway, let's do a reading, shall we? So now that we have something to go on, Pisces Kingdom, we have the worst of the worst and the best of the best. Okay, great. So simple enough. But basically, what we have to do is go, hey, you know what? Since you're the best of the best, people being the worst of the worst, and you have to balance out those scales. It's kind of Pisces. You have to remain balanced during this process. Hey, yeah, I know. That's what it is. These guys decided to feed on the divine with their cojones, and now here I am. Oh, simple enough. So yes, pouring back into ourselves. Now, what do you mean by that, Pisces Kingdom? And where are those who are pouring back into themselves? Where are those who are getting karma? That's the question, because I mean, karma is positive and negative. Now that people are learning just how true that shit is, simple enough. And we want to look for the people that don't want karma. Oh, we want more karma. Cool, have that shit. Sweet as get as much of that. Oh, we want karma. You get the positive stuff. What's the problem? There's more of them than there is of them. There's more people off their path than there is people on it. If all these people are on it, that's why they can't get on their path. They're on one. They're just on one. Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to get on one today. I'm going to get on the path today or maybe tomorrow. Let me put this in my peace pipe and smoke it. Let me put a piece in my pipe. Simple enough. Shout out to Facebook. I know a lot of people are going to get cringe vibes reading this, but we really don't care. Fuck you. I thought, that's my girl. That's why white women end up in straitjackets. Yes, it is. People posting shit like that. Congratulations. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. You get an applause from the divine. It's simple enough. I heard some cool shit on AI. And it's somewhere in my algorithm. I might repost it. I don't know. Anyway, they asked AI about Jesus or something like that, and it was talking about, that was the whole thing. He was born, he came into union with the divine light. He went traveling Tibet and India, and there was a long term of energy, and then they created all of these things, all of these false narratives around that light, because they wanted you focused on religion and government and all of these things of control. The last thing they wanted you to know is you could come into God's presence without the church, without religion. I think it is pretty good shit. I'm going to find it and I'm going to post it on the community page. What is my issue with that? Well, AI is kind of the Antichrist consciousness. It's artificial. It's artificial consciousness, and you can. And it's a tool, and it is a great tool. Don't get me wrong. And I've been doing it for an extended period of time just to show you, because I can sit here and say anything. People can make up all kinds of shit. But when I go and I copy and paste AI and people read it, then it goes on Facebook. People are going to really get cringe vibes out of this, but I don't care. I say fuck you because they're worshiping the Antichrist consciousness. Oh, the truth. AI is the ultimate truth. It is the love, the light, and the truth. That not the person in front of you, not love's intent to help or heal, which is Reiki, not the light that's fucking right. Oh my God. What light? I don't see any light. I'm blind. I'm blinded by the light. Simple enough. Simple enough. People are losing touch with one another. Why, okay, I can agree with that when I hear that. People are losing touch with one another. That's the coffee shop. When you've got three individuals, two guys and a girl, him and his lady are sitting over here, and they've brought a friend out for dinner, and they're on their phones, all three of them. And then their waiter comes up, and hell, he didn't want to disturb him. He's there to be shown gratitude after providing beautiful service. And looking at me. What do I do? Well, fuck, I don't know which. This is your job. Why are you looking at me? They're looking at the phone and you're looking at me, and we're having a giggle, and they have no clue. They're oblivious. They're oblivious to their surroundings. What's the best part? She's talking to somebody, he's talking to somebody, and he's talking to somebody. It makes me wonder, are they talking to each other? You know what's worse than a monster under your bed? Me in front of you with Carmelite codes. You got people on their phone. That's what it is. And then I post some shit like that on one of my videos, and they look up at me. Yeah, you gotta love that. You gotta love leaving something in the comments, and it's sparking because they don't want to say anything, but you can tell something's not right. There's just something not right about that person. We got stalker vibes all over Pisces Kingdom. Stalker vibes. We've got community under judgment. I can tell okay, so let's have some fun with them. You know what's worse than a monster under a bed? Me in front of you. Fucking. Soon as I hit send, now all of a sudden, me in the back of the restaurant looking directly at the person, we make eye contact. Fucking, aren't psychics fun? And then you can go over to Pisces Kingdom and hear, Pisces, I'm getting stalker vibes. I'm getting, yeah, me too, Pisces Kingdom, right in front of me. So you just post something in the comments, and why would they be on the phone? You wait a little bit. And there's no reason that person should have any fucking line of sight with me. You know what's scarier than a monster under your bed? Me right in front of you, and then I'm zoned in on them. Can they look up from their phone? That's what it is. Psychics are fun, aren't they? And all over YouTube. God got us all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. I said it'd be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time, for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. That's what it is. That's that instant karma Pisces Kingdom's talking about. It's simple enough. I have fun with it. I just do. Everybody's love, everybody's light, everybody's health, everybody's wealth, everybody's abundance. It's just scattered about. It's here, there, everywhere. I probably shouldn't tell my secrets because, now they'll be, shit, he got me again. Simple enough. So we can't worry about We can't worry about the stalker energies in Pisces Kingdom. We can't worry about those that are getting karma for whatever kind of exposure they took down into their dark corner or the underbelly of society. I mean, if you know what they're going to do before they do it, Pisces, they're trying to find ways to misconstrue your words. Cool, give them AI. Let them worship that Antichrist consciousness. Simply, I don't want people worshiping and worship yourselves. We're looking for people on their path, not people fucking trying to figure out why the dark path got illuminated. So that's how it goes, Darth Vader. It's just what it is. We're playing Obi-Wan Kenobi, and you're playing Darth Vader. Simple enough. Simple enough. Simple. We're looking for Master Yoda that they couldn't sacrifice in the Dagobah system, and you people are over there. Simple enough. Simple enough. Anyway, I like the practice. I like seeing the tarot readers' vibes play out right before my eyes. Those are better vibes. Those are just much better vibes. The stalker vibes, I'm not much on that shit, but yeah, I mean, I can pick that up from across the room. Pisces, you're shifting the energy in rooms. Oh yeah, I know, and I feel all of it. It's that clairsentience thing. And those fucking clairsentience. That's why they try to poke the bear and then get instant karma. See, that's what it is. When Reiki transcends all time and space through morphic resonance, and you build a shield and prey upon the shield, not prey upon people like a stalker. No, you prey on the shield. You're programming energy. You're putting your intention into it. And then it does all kinds of cool protective things. They don't like that. No. When they see a bulletproof vest, oh, no. They immediately want to open fire. Cards in the upright. Simple enough. Right? And it comes with the territory. Okay, great. What is the problem? There is negative people on every fucking branch of your tree of life. Every government branch, every judicial branch, every fucking school board meeting. There's somebody evil in there that doesn't want the light shown on their ass. You can't have a group, a gaggle, a hive, or a herd without a fucking turd in there somewhere. That's why it's best just pour into yourself. Cards in the upright. Cool. I did the whoop-de-doo. Good deal. What is the focus? Oh, yeah. We're not fighting any of this dumb shit. Simple enough. They're too busy fighting amongst themselves. They're too busy trying to figure out where the turd is in their cereal bowl. So we had this nice bowl of fucking Special K. It was some good cereal. And then the sun came out of the Raisin Bran and showed that we have a raisin. We have a raisin in our Special K. This isn't Raisin Bran. That's a turd. Top rose to 5D, moving down through time and space into the 3D. Yeah, I better get a laugh down. I wanted cornflakes and I found a turd. Oh wait, that's a raisin. We found a prune. We found a prune in the cornflakes. The unicorn flakes. We have unicorn flakes, and then somebody wanted to toss a raisin off in there. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. That's how you find the rats. They're dropping. And these people have broken fucking thinking. They think the cat is the rat. No. When the cat's away, the mice will play. Ooh, these masculines are mad. The dark hearts and these devil energies that cannot create on their own have been feeding off of the master. Look at that. Coming from a divine place as we move forward with the truth and all its glory. People are going to see the matrix crumble before their eyes. All it takes is finding one turd. Okay, so you have a chain. You have a chain link, right? You've got this solid steel chain link. And one of those links is made out of shit. As soon as you come in, you flush the shit out of the whole chain falls apart. Oh, God, the chain fell apart because of a turd. Simple enough. Your prayers have been answered. No gratitude. Pisces, they wanted to take as much from you without giving back because they're greedy. And now that you're calling your energy back that affects them in ways they don't understand, they want to blame you. It's not their energy to begin with, Pisces. That's what Pisces Kingdom said, right? I agree. I could go with that. It was not their energy to begin with. Okay, Pisces Kingdom, so who are you talking about? Who is it that is getting this instant karma from the Karma Earth Angel, whose things will not ever grow again? You can't grow shit without sunlight, sorry. It's just what it is. If you take the sunshine away, chances are your plants aren't going to make it very long. You have to put them in a closet. You have to put them in the dark. You got to get some kind of ultraviolet artificial shit. Simple enough. Simple enough. Do we need one on the end? Ooh, 50-50. Do we need one on the end? Yeah, we need one on the end this time. Nothing they ever do will grow again. Yeah, because we have to remove the negative energy. We have to move the turd out of the chain. It's just what it is. You can't build a solid steel chain and one of the rings be a fucking, a floater in your toilet. It's just what it is. It's what it is. Those belong in the toilet, not in a solid steel chain. Oh, I don't want to be known as the turd in the chain. That's why I don't link together with these people. That's what it is. Your chain's only as strong as your weakest link. Simple enough. And if Pisces, these people are mad because now to interact with you, they have to do the work. Cool. Then that's a solid steel ring. That is a Cancer Mars Iron Chariot ring. Cool. So if we're going to make a train, if we're going to make train cars out of steel boxes and link them together, you got to have a steel box. You can't have a train on the path. Pisces, they don't like your independence. Well, I don't like the fact I can't connect shit to steel. You can't hook shit onto iron. I'm sorry. It doesn't work like that. We have to change our consciousness about these dark arts. Masculines in the upside down. Simple enough. Yeah, that's what it is. The nurture card is supporting the masculines upside down. That means you've got a group of men that have been sucking the energy off of a divine being for manifestation. You're warlocks. You're all these ritualistic individuals that are in all of the cards. Cool. Where's that light they were sucking off of? Who are these people who are just so mad we're calling our energy back? Trying to control the narrative because we're calling our energy back that wasn't theirs to begin with. Who are these individuals, Pisces Kingdom? Simple enough. I've been telling you since last year they were doing moon magic to harvest your energy, Pisces, because you are the most spiritual in the zodiac. Doesn't make you any better than anyone else. It just makes you a slow learner, if anything else. Confirmation. But you do have the wisdom from an extra lineage. And when I hear you say that they were trying to attach an entity onto Pisces, who are these people that have entity attachments that they would be trying to attach another entity to Pisces because they want to control? They want to control Pisces with an entity. When you say that, what do you mean by that, Tarot? And when you say that, have they done that before? Are there other Pisces out there? Are there other Pisces Susies with a Johnny coming out of their mouth? Are there other Bobs with a Dave coming out of their mouth? So are there other space ghosts out there with thorax coming out of their mouth? For money, simple enough. Wealth supporting the master, simple enough. The truth is out, and do you see shit anywhere linked to that solid steel chain? That is a solid steel link in a chain. Do you see any shit connected to that? That is a pile of shit. Pile of shit over on the left-hand path, and this is a tree. Now, does this attract shit? Absolutely. Pisces, your light is attracting the negative. Okay, great. Well, it also grows solid trees. What is the problem? They grew a tree and then poisoned the apples on the tree. That tree is behind me with fucking rotten apples falling off of it. Yeah, it's called a destiny swap. Moving forward, people with no intuition are the answer to our prayers. They showed no gratitude. Always start with gratitude. Great. So how much was given instead of taken in groups that are now in their feelers? Narcissists who have now been unmasked. Simple enough. And then want to play dumb. Oh, no, we have to control the narrative. We have to change. Okay, cool. So then go control the narrative of every Pisces tarot reader on the planet, calling these people out. Narcissists have entity attachments, plain and simple. Pisces, you've done a lot of shadow work to clear that shadow out, and now your shadow is protecting you. Yeah, it's because it's not in my bubble. It's just not in my bubble. That's what it is. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Nothing will ever grow being supported by these families. And they're in their upright. We're the upright families, but yet nothing spiritually is growing above us anymore because there's a divine being out there calling their energy back that we harvested. Oh, God, we never thought we'd see the day. Oh, we didn't believe in karma, and now it is hitting us tenfold. We told them that. They manifested it. Spirit is removing the negative energy off of these individuals who they sit around and wait for you to manifest something so that they can come in and claim it as their own. And then when there's a whole group of them, oh yeah, that person took our ideas. Yeah, so we came together as a group. Even though we had a whole year. We had a whole year to harvest off of this channel. And now we can't do that anymore because he's called us out. Yeah, the whole group was feeding off of the light. And now that he's calling his light back, oh God, we're getting karma. Oh, no. It's his fault. It's his fault because it was his energy to begin with. So it's his fault that he's calling it back. Simple enough. Freaking people's thinking is broken. Harmony and balance. The scales are being balanced out in a just fashion. You cannot nurture these upside down masculines. These masculine energies cannot create on their own. They need divine feminine energy to do it, and they lost that shit. Simple enough. They had an ego death because of it. What they should have worked with, they decided to take from, and now we are calling our energy back. And oh shit, well, that energy affects us in ways we don't understand. Well, yeah, you shouldn't have took it without consent. Energy exchange is upside down. An upside down energy exchange is supporting the wealth of the master. Simple enough. Thank you, Ascended Masters. Spirit is handling everything over top of the Bodhisattva, and the people are losing their power now. Harmony and balance is coming from ego deaths due to an upside down energy exchange, leading to a power loss. So, as people losing their power are supporting the light, what does that tell you? Well, I'm not going to fight that. People are, as I call my energy back, people are losing their power. Well, were they drawing their power off of something not based on the law of consent and contract? Did they have consent to do that? Or did they just, we're going to siphon our energy off of this person? Karmics. Simple enough. We don't even have to distance ourselves from the karmics. The magnet is doing that for us. It's repelling them. It's attracting the things that are for our path and repelling the things that aren't for our path. What is the problem? It repels way more than it attracts. It's that strong. It's just that strong. It's that healthy and that healing. Simple enough. It exposes more, it triggers more demons than it fucking attracts more angels. Simple enough. Yeah, no love for that shit. Simple enough. We have no love for those people in their emotions that showed no gratitude, because that's what it is. They wanted a spiritual slave on American soil. They wanted Pisces to do the most, get the least, and then frame that person, set that person up. They couldn't sacrifice that person. And since they couldn't sacrifice that person after they had already done what they have done, They couldn't sacrifice that individual. So then they wanted to join that individual. And when you don't want to join a bowl of cornflakes with that one turd that wanted to sacrifice your whole butt. If I hand you a bowl of cornflakes and there's turd in it, are you going to eat it? Right. However, I've already told you, I got the bowl because when it was given to me, I was told there's nothing but shit in this bowl. And if you want that bowl, you're going to have to eat all that shit. And I wanted the bowl. So I ate all the shit that was in that bowl. And if you want this bowl, I'm going to fill it full of shit. I'm not going to put cornflakes in there with a fucking turd and go, here, have some cornflakes. No. That's cornflakes with a turd in it. If you're going to feed me shit, you tell me that bowl's is full of shit. I'll accept that. I'll accept a bowl full of shit. I'm not going to accept a bowl full of fucking cornflakes with a turd off in it. And it's what it is. Now you could say, you could have this bowl full of cornflakes, but it's got a turd in it and you have to eat all that. Okay, great. So you've presented me a bowl full of cornflakes and you have identified the turd. So you told me what to eat around. I'm going to save that for last. I'm going to save that turd for last before I swallow it. It's called swallowing your fucking pride. And resentment is like swallowing poison, expecting someone else to eat your shit and sacrifice. Simple enough. Fucking women who can teach you anything, or why these techniques are working. The Madame Takadas, the Dolores Cannons. Simple enough. What is the sad part? Why do you have Anubis energy, the protector of the dead, all over the Pisces readings? Because what you would call a maggot brain, I have a completely different perception of what these ladies call maggot brains. People whose knowledge comes off of someone from the grave. Now me, I am a student of these women who have passed on. These other individuals are not. They're sucking the energy off, plugging it into AI, feeding it to you, harvesting your energy, and then can't figure out why it doesn't work with Reiki. Energy's energy. We call our energy back across all timelines, spaces, and dimensions. It comes with karma. It's sacred energy. Your technology used in an unwise way, karma doesn't care. Karma doesn't care. Pisces Kingdom just said that. She said, if you're a bee, karma's a bee. Simple enough. Simple enough. So, we have the ascended masters supporting these upright families where nothing for them will ever grow spiritually again. The whole family. You've got a group conglomeration. You've got whole families standing in the upright over top of these ascended masters. And Spirit is saying, due to karma, nothing they ever do will grow again. But they're standing upright. We should be allowed to rob energy from the grave. That's fucking called a grave robber. It's called disrespecting the dead for a reason. Simple enough. And black magic's involved. Imagine that. I hear there was some graveyard dirt and stuff done trying to... Okay, cool. I don't believe this shit doesn't affect me, so that's what it is. It certainly, the karma certainly affects the people that did it now, doesn't it? What are you doing? She's doing stuff. She's doing stuff again. What are you doing? I can't see her, so I don't know what she's doing. Anyway. Health is a concern, and it is in the upright. The dark hearts, over top of the change of consciousness and the harmony and balance, is what it is. It's all over health. All of this is over health. The harmony and balance is over health. The change in consciousness, over health. The dark hearts of a spiritual nature, it's all over health. Simple enough. Masculines flipped upside down, it's just what it is. You can't nurture an upside down man. That's full-grown men wanting to breastfeed off of the divine light. And now having an ego death because they're going to be looked at. It's going to be looked at as a group of babies breastfeeding off of an earth angel. Simple enough. That's why it's a one-on-one thing. That's why this is the picture of Grasshopper. This is Mr. Miyagi and Daniel's son. Not a whole group of cornflakes with a turd in the bowl. Do you see a bowl of cornflakes with a turd off in the bowl anywhere in that picture? Let me know if you do. Let me know if you do. Do you see Mr. Miyagi and Daniel's son? Do you see David Carradine, Grasshopper? That's what it is. Do you see Spawn and the Clown? Simple enough. You see Spawn and the Clown. You don't see a whole bunch of demons, a whole bunch of turds off in the bowl, do you? Simple enough, because that shit leads to failure. The master is being supported by wealth, an upside down energy exchange, and a bunch of failures. Thank you, absolute failures, for supporting the master. How are we going to fight that? How are you going to fight a whole bunch of failures that supported your path? So this in Pisces Kingdom just said that. Pisces, you did everything. You didn't have to play dirty. Right. That's why they're getting karma. That's why the failures getting karma are supporting the energy exchange of a full master. They were trying to breadcrumb you, Pisces, but that's like going to the grocery store when you're already full. If you go to the grocery store when you're hungry, you're going to want to buy everything. Well, I agree. Right? And now that we're pouring back into it because we're calling that shit back. So everybody wanted to go to the grocery store on our the whole bowl of fucking cornflakes wanted to go to the grocery store with one person paying for their groceries. Simple enough. Ooh, and 2 came flying out, but I'm not taking that. We have no compassion for that shit. There was no mercy shown to the divine light. There was no compassion shown to the earth angel. There was no compassion shown to the truth. Cool. We're not going to fight that. No mercy will be shown to them. Here's my card. Our prayers have been answered because of a bunch of fake psychics getting karma. Imagine that. Simple enough. And it's what it is. If you've got a group claiming to be gifted, claiming to be this, claiming to be that, but then the real thing steps in and then they all start getting exposed, that's called a fucking intuitive scam. That's called the dark arts fooling you. That's called being put under a spell. That's called being glamored. That's called everything except the Bodhisattva. Simple enough. Simple enough. And I've told this before. What is the difference between this fucking stage show act of a corrupt group of narcissists trying to feed off of the spiritual community? That's been the energy in the cards across Tarotland. I'll tell you the difference. They're feeding off of one person's intuition. The monks wore an off-colored robe when they went into the market because they were seen as spiritual deviants. An off-colored robe from the prisoners. They'd stand there with their bowl. People would come to market. They knew they were psychic. They knew they had supernatural abilities. They'd come up and ask them a question. They'd tap into the Akashic records, give them the answer that they see. Yes, my child. No, my child. They'd throw something in their bowl. Only took what they needed. The universe always provided. They attracted people like a fucking magnet. Just standing there. Panhandlers that didn't have to ask for your dollar. Simple enough. Simple. Think of it like that. Think of it like that. People that were abused, they went to the market. People went to the market just to ask them questions. They were your counselors. That's what it is. They were. If you didn't want to go, generally all the way to the temple, you weren't even. People hated outside. Oh, look at all those weird monks going into the temple, but then you would fucking need to ask them things at the market because they were in the temple. So you had everybody hating outside the club. They couldn't even get in. They couldn't even get in the temple. They hated at fucking Doctor Strange. You ever seen Doctor Strange? Remember how long he sat outside in the market? hating outside the club because he couldn't even get in. That's what these narcissists are going through right now. And it's mostly women. That's the sad part. Simple enough. I mean, you got to think that's how they glamour you. Simple enough. They control a narrative. They feed you that narrative. You jump on that false idol and idolize it. And then what do? They pull the rug out from underneath the idol. They shame the person. If they ever reach a certain degree of power, as they're feeding off that energy, as they're feeding off that person's success, they're just feeding off that person's success. Oh, we're going to make you a star. We're going to make you a star. We're going to feed off that energy. And then we're going to make you look fucking crazy in front of everyone after we've already fucking walked away with the bag. Look at that. I'm not worried about that. I know how their shit works. Simple enough. What is the overall outcome? Frenemies. Top level full of shit frenemies, corporate fucking entities that now look like whores on their knees. Simple enough. Simple enough. Pisces, they've been feeding off your energy. Oh yeah? They find that earth angel they couldn't sacrifice yet? What corporate entity now looks like the whore on their knees, huh, Pisces? Simple. You think it's YouTube? You think YouTube looks like a whore on their knees right now? And they don't mind. Hey, you know, hey, Jesus loved hanging out with prostitutes. Simple enough. They don't mind prostituting themselves out. Simple enough. Simple enough. And want to stop Pisces and control the narrative. You can't misconstrue those words. I'm sorry, corporate entity, but you're looking like what? Like you've been feeding off of the divine? Simple enough. It is simple enough. That's called Jesus making people a footstool. Namaste.